Hello wonderful people and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be an extremely exciting video because I'm going to take you with me through a 21 days challenge for abundance. This is the 21 days challenge of Deepak Chopra. If you don't know who he is, I'm going to link some interview down below. He's an amazing Indian-born American author that wrote about 80 books. He's also a public speaker and an alternative medicine advocate, and he's absolutely amazing. I didn't know too much about him, to be honest with you, but I did my research and I watched a bunch of interviews, and he's extremely inspiring, even the way he speaks. So I decided to take this 21 days challenge. I discovered this challenge through a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine. She gave me all the details and I decided to give it a try. So each single day there's going to be one task and one meditation. For the task, I really don't know how long that's gonna take, but for the meditation I scrolled through the list of meditations that he has, and they're about 15 minutes each. So it's not too big of a commitment, but I'm very curious to see what the tasks are. So today's day one, let's get started. The very first task is to write down a list of 50 people that brought something to your life. Someone that made you grow and changed you somehow. It's recommended to write this list on a piece of paper with a pen and not on a tablet or on a computer. I think it doesn't say why, but I believe it's because of the energy that you actually put when you write. And that's something that I like, because every time I write my thoughts, I don't write them on my computer or on my tablet. I write them on a piece of paper and I keep it. It's important with each name that we write that we really visualize what's the reason why we write that name. Obviously, I'm not gonna show you the names that I'm writing, but I have my notebook here and I'm gonna do it on my personal notebook. Let's start now. So if you don't have pen and paper, get some and let's do it together. This is the last. This is very interesting. So I thought it was going to be very easy for me to write down a list of 50 people, because I know a lot of people. And I met so many people in my life, but somehow I struggle after 25 names more or less, so halfway through, I started struggling a little bit. I didn't know who I really wanted to put in this list. It's like, if your name was going to go on that list, it had to be for a deep reason. So of course I wrote my family and my closest friends, because those are the people that helped me grow and gave me the most. But when I look at this list, there are people that are not really in my life anymore, or that were part of my life for a short amount of time, but gave me a lot. So I decided to put them in the list because those things that I learned from these people made me grow the most. It's very, very interesting now when I look back at this list. You see all these names of people that actually changed me and made me grow. I was a bit skeptical, I have to say. Maybe I underestimated the task, the exercise, and I thought, okay, 50 people, easy peasy, it's gonna be super easy and super fast. But actually it's not. If you do it with purpose and with intention, then you'll find things that you were not expecting. You find names in this list that you were not expecting. And probably that's the beauty of this exercise. That's probably why this exercise is at the beginning of this 21-day challenge for abundance, because it makes you realize the amount of people you have in your life and the amount of growth you've done throughout the years. So I'm pleased with this, and I'm gonna keep it in my notebook forever and ever. There's also a meditation. I am going to do it with my headphones on, but I'm gonna link below the meditation, so you can find everything in the description box. I'm curious to see what's this about. So let's get into it. Alright, so I have to say that I really love this kind of meditation. I'm very happy that the meditation of day one of this 21 days challenge for abundance was a mantra that I am accustomed to, which is Soham, which means I am that, or identifying yourself with the universe or an ultimate reality. And I believe this is a great mantra. It's something that everyone can do. It's a pretty easy one to remember, and basically during your inhalation mentally you will repeat the word sa, and during the exhalation hum. And right away I find that this calms the mind and brings your attention really inwards. And after a few minutes of this kind of meditation, you really feel the effects of it. I have to say that also Deepak Chopra's voice really helps, because it's a deep voice, it's very warm, and it shows kindness. And I like how he explains, for the first chunk of the meditation, he explains what we're going to be doing for the next 3 weeks, and then you will start with the real meditation. So kind of have time to get in the mood for meditation for the first few minutes, and then you will start the actual meditation and the mantra. And I really like how he guides it and how he leaves you a little bit of space to do your mantra on your own, so there's silence, just a little music in the background. It's a very, very clear meditation, so I'm super happy about it. If you want to know more about the Soham mantra, I'm gonna write a blog about it on my website. Everything's gonna be linked down below. But I have to say that this very first day of the 21 days challenge for abundance was great, was a success. So I started a bit skeptical because I am not too big of a fan of challenges and this kind of things, but I don't know for what reason I decided to take this one. So I'm gonna document the whole thing and document and show you guys how I feel. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you'll take the challenge as well. Let's do it together and see. We can share down below in the comments how we feel and if anything has improved in our life. And I'll see you tomorrow for the second meditation. Bye.